starting. Marco's Avellan here. I'm here with my man Adir Terry, one of my purple belts. He's a great fighter. And we're going to go over one of my favorite, well not one of my favorite, my favorite armbar setup from the mount position, which is the neck crank armbar. I've been hitting this setup for years and years, and I've done it in competition. It's my most reliable submission from the mount. It's very easy to do, and it has a nice decoy effect to it, which is what makes it so deadly, which is the neck crank. Okay, we call it neck crank armbar, but the finish is the armbar. And this move, I'm telling you, anyone can do it. I've been hitting it for years and years, and once you understand the details behind it, it's almost unstoppable. So let me show the move first, and then I'll break it down. Before I break it down, let's check me out hitting this in a real live match. Alright guys, let's go ahead and break down the details. So I'm starting in the mount position. I'm going to make an underhook on either side. I like my left side for me. Now when I make the underhook, if he clamps down, it's going to be hard to lift his arm up. So I want to come underneath the elbow to get more torque. Now my hand's going to do like the Addams family, like that little hand that runs around everywhere. It's going to move up like this to get the arm up. Now once that's happening, my other hand here is going to grab the top of his head to give myself leverage to pull myself up and to keep him down. So I do this, bang, I'm going to come up in one shot, have my thigh replacing where my arm was, and pushing inwards as if I was trying to do an arm triangle with my thigh. Now as I'm doing that, my other knee slid up as well. So one more time, I'm here, make the underhook, crawl up, come here, boom, this knee slides up, this thigh comes across. Now my hands are going to grab the crown of his head and I'm going to neck crank up. As I neck crank up, I'm going to sit back on his chest, taking all the weight off this knee so that my foot can come down just like that. Now once my foot's on the mat, I push his head down, I kick over, I sink down and finish the armbar. Let me do it again. Okay, underhook, shoot up, thigh cross. The first common mistake I see a lot from here is that people just come like this. And just because your thigh is there doesn't mean it's doing anything. He can easily swim his arm out, okay? You need to have your thigh pushing in, so your foot needs to be at an angle to get this sidewards motion here. Second mistake I see people do, they grab the neck. It's the crown of the head to get the torque. Now the next mistake I see people do is that they crank here, but they don't crank hard. So they're still got a lot of weight on their knee. So now they try to go for the armbar, and it's like, you have this awkward looking armbar. You gotta sit back on his chest and crank. Now one, it's super uncomfortable. He will think it's a submission attempt. It's probably never been done to him before. He's having difficulty breathing, his neck's uncomfortable. He'll freak out, which is what lets him forget about this arm. Okay, so as I'm going back and I'm sitting on his chest, you can ask Adir, it's very uncomfortable. Okay, and as I'm doing this, it allows my weight to come off my knee so I can come flat-footed here. So now I'm sitting on his chest, cranking his head full power, okay? Now, the next mistake people do from here is that now they try to armbar. Look how high his head is because I'm cranking. So they try to armbar and they can't get their leg over his head. It messes up the move. Once I'm here, I push the head down. So that now I can squat over this way to finish my armbar. Now the next mistake people make from there is that once they're here like this and they push this down, when they kick for the armbar, they like fall away from him like this, where his elbow's able to tuck in and he's able to get on top. Once you have him right here, okay, and you're off your knee like that, you push this down. Just chill, okay? Step over his head, right here, and stay squatting on him. Now from here, don't fall back. If you fall back, you're gonna get distance between you and his body. Just sit straight down like this. Straight down. So now, as tight as possible to him as I can be. And now I sit back, and I have the thumb pointing up, pull the arm down, and push the hips up to finish the armbar. One more time. Underhook, walk it up, push the arm in, crank back, get your foot off the ground, your knee off the ground, Push the head down, come over, stay squatting, sink straight down, finish the arm lock. Another angle, face that way. We're good right here. Push down. If you follow each of those details I mentioned, this move is near unstoppable from the mount position. It's also not common. You can hit this on higher ranked people as well. When you sit back and crank the head with everything you got, there is going to be a moment where they're thinking, am I getting neck cranked? Am I getting choked? And that's the moment that you'll be transitioning to the arm lock, which you're not going to be thinking about. You can only process one thought at a time. So while they're thinking of the choke / neck crank, that's the moment you attack the arm and come with the arm bar. Alright everybody, I hope you enjoyed the technique. If you like the video, please visit my website at www.marcosavellan.com and subscribe to my email list, and that way I can send you more videos, because I post these videos on YouTube and on the internet forums once a week, but I actually post more videos for people that are subscribed to my email list at www.marcosavellan.com. I also email training tips, diet tips, anything that's related to mixed martial arts and grappling. You will love it if you're into the sport. Furthermore, if you've seen this on YouTube, please drop a comment on the YouTube and hit like for me. This helps me out. This helps promote my services in my gym. If you're seeing this on the internet forum, please post up, put a positive post there, or simply post TTT, which means to the top, so that the thread goes back to the top so more people can see it. This helps me out as well. And if you're from the South Florida area, please check out our 30-day free trial at www.bestfreetrial.com. We have schools in Miami and in Davie, with the Miami gym being open 24 hours a day, and both schools offer a 30-day free trial. You don't have to sign nothing, buy nothing. On the last day, you can walk out, no questions asked. And we have a 60-day money-back guarantee. You can also give us a call at 1-888-FFA-GYMS, which spells out 1-888-332-4967. And if you're not from South Florida, visit www.marcosavellan.com. Thank you very much, everybody. Peace.